Oh yeah, welcome back there, Northwest, to another My Nation Station episode. Here, Joe, with my buddy,
Merrick.
Let's get right into it. Oh, to start the week off, we're getting steezy. We got Roll the Tape with Jacob, Joe, and Connor. This week, they're going over snowboard terminology. It's going to be gnarly.
All right, welcome back, guys, to the third episode of Roll the Tape. This week, we are going to go over the board and talk about all the features and the different parts and what the terminology means. So, since last week, we taught you how to put your bindings on. You got those on. You're ready to get out on the mountain. So, let's go. All right, guys. So, I'm a regular rider. That means that my left foot is going to be going down the mountain first. So, right here, we have the left binding. Right here, we have the right binding. And these are what you use to strap your feet in to the board so it doesn't come loose. All right, next we're going to talk about the board itself. So if I ride regular and my left foot goes down the mountain first, this is going to be the nose of my board. This whole part right here, this is considered the nose. That makes this part right here the tail of the board. So if you ever hear anyone refer to the nose or the tail, that is what they're talking about. Another thing you might hear people say is they might refer to the toe edge or the heel edge. Now what they're talking about there is if your foot were in these bindings, your toes are going to be at the edge. So this edge right here is considered the toe edge, and then your heels are going to be in the back. So this edge back here is going to be considered your heel edge. Now since we, unlike skiers, don't have poles to pull ourselves around on flat terrain, we have to take our back foot out of the binding and push ourselves with our back while keeping our left foot in. So when your right foot is out of the binding, you might not get any traction on the board. It's going to be slipping around when you're pushing yourself around on the flat terrain. So this right here is called the stomp pad. This is where you want to be placing your foot when it's out of the binding to get traction so your foot does not slip. All right, so we're going to go a little bit more in depth into the binding. So this part right here is called the high back, and these are going to be your straps. This one's going to go over the front of your boot, so your toes are going to be sticking right into that polyester or nylon, you want to say. And then this is what it's going to strap into. So once you get your feet in there, you slip this into the bottom and you kind of get it as hand tight as you can. And from there, you're going to crank it until it's tight as it'll go. And then you're going to do the same for this one. This one's going to go over kind of like the middle of your foot, right where your leg starts going up. You're going to get it hand tight, and then you're going to tighten it as far as you can. And then when you're on flat terrain, you need to take your right foot out to move around. You're just going to do flip up right here, and you're just going to flip it off the strap. Did you see how that works? You just grab and pull, and then pull it off the strap. All right, so now we're going to go more in depth into the high back of the binding. So right here, you might see this. It might look a little different on every binding, but what this does is it adjusts how the high back sits against this lip right here. So some of you may like to have your high back leaning more forward, and this is all based on comfort, and some of you might have it all the way back. So how you're going to adjust that is you're going to pop this out right here, and you're going to use this. You're going to push it down to whatever setting you think may feel comfortable, lock it, and then that's going to prevent it from going all the way back flush, giving it that angle. Some people like the angle. I personally do not like the angle. I like my high back as far back as it will go. But once again, that's all personal preference. Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about base maintenance. You want a nice waxed smooth surface so you glide nicely along the snow. As you can see right now, all this white stuff along the edges means that this is a poor wax job and it needs a fresh wax. So we can show you guys how to wax in another video, or there's multiple videos online that you can do. And there's actually professional wax jobs that you can get done, like place in Summit Sports, which is up on Grand River Ave in Lansing, Michigan. They will do it for about 15 bucks. Really super easy, drop it off, pick it up. So this is not what you want. So if your board looks like this, you need to get it waxed.
Next up, we have Analyzing the Internet event with Zayden. This week, we are going over YouTube 2019 Rewind. Oh, it's going to get hectic there, ladies and gents. It's rewind time!
It's rewind time. Hello, welcome back to Analyzing Internet Events. This is the third episode. Just a few days ago, YouTube Rewind 2019 came out. I'm just gonna look at little snippets of YouTube Rewind 2019. I really suggest that you go watch it yourself. Also, it has a lot of copyrighted music. This year they looked at statistics like what the most liked video was, what the most viewed YouTube video was, and stuff like that, to try to listen to the community a little bit more. Like they say in the video, we're better at this than they are. Last year, YouTube 2018 did not do so well. Lots of people didn't like it. It's mostly because YouTube didn't listen to what anybody in the YouTube community had to say. In fact, it is the most disliked YouTube video right now, which is pretty ironic because YouTube made the most disliked YouTube video of all time. So like 40 seconds in the video, they've got like some sort of mukbang or eating video, and this girl is eating a van, like a van shoe. I thought that was kind of funny, because at first I thought it was an actual shoe. So this year with YouTube Rewind, they did kind of like a Watch Mojo top 10 kind of meme. So for the first one, it's the top 10 most liked videos this year. There's creators like Shane Dawson, Andy Mation, James Charles. There's also Seth Everman, who made the Billie Eilish video. There's this old guy that's like playing with putty. I've never seen this channel, but it's kind of wholesome. Then there's this guy at number 3. I've never watched this person, but he looks like a psychopath. And then of course we got PewDiePie, which is his wedding. And I did not even know that he even posted his wedding video. And it's kind of nice that his wedding video was one of the most liked videos. And then of course there's Mr. Beast. The next top 10 list is most liked music videos. There's people on here like Lil Dicky, Ariana Grande, Lil Nas X, Billie Eilish. Honestly, okay, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name. I don't remember how to say it, and I'm not going to look it up. I'm not going to look up her name pronunciation. Then there's BTS. K-pop! I'm gonna skip dancing videos. Then we got the most viewed video games. There's the most predictable ones like Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft. And then there's also GTA 5, which I'm surprised is still up there. Like, how long has this game been out? 6 years and it's still kicking? I mean, Minecraft did come out like 10 years ago and it just came back this year, so I like this new segment that's out this year. It's like top 10 creators who just started this year and got a bunch of subscribers. There's the one girl that lives in her van that people have been speculating is set up by YouTube. And then at number 1, there's this guy that just started this year and he has 3.4 million subscribers. He gained 3.4 million in 1 year from nothing. And that's absolutely just insane to me. The next top 10 list is most viewed creators. There's also people on here you would expect, like Mr. Beast is on here again, PewDiePie. PewDiePie being number 1 actually, that's pretty epic. Also a new segment this year that I think is really cool is they featured creators from different countries who hit big milestones, like 10 million subscribers, and like T-Series, an Indian country, being the first to hit 100 million subscribers. So that's pretty much my thoughts and opinions on YouTube Rewind 2019. Like I said, You should go watch it yourself, get your own opinion. But anyways, I don't think they did super well, but I think YouTube did a lot of things better than last year. They listened to the community this time. They actually featured PewDiePie this year. They had new segments that were interesting, and I think they improved overall. The like to dislike ratio is not super well. A lot of people still don't like it, but like I said, I think they did a lot of things better. Like always, I appreciate you tuning in to Analyzing Internet Events. Tune in next time. We will be analyzing events from the internet. Have a nice day.
Following that, we have Meet Your Educators with myself, Kylie, and Emily. This week, Mr. Newsom.
Oh, that's going to be a personal favorite for a lot of those kids out there in NW.
Hi, I'm Stafford Newsom, and I currently teach World History West and History Through Sports. We have 3 kids. Stafford is 4, Sullivan's 2, and Stella is just over 5 months. I would honestly love to have 10 or 12 kids. I just think the more kids you have around, the more things you have to do and children to play with, and it keeps you young because you're constantly playing with younger people, hopefully. And I think there's a lot of kids in the world that probably need a positive influence on their life and would love to have involved parents. So we do have some Christmas traditions. We have 2 living rooms in our house, so my wife and the kids and I put up the Christmas trees. The boys love doing that. And right now we currently do the elf on the shelf, and the kids like to find that every morning. And as we get older, there are a couple other things we like to do, like we'd like to teach our kids to give back to charity and pick things that they don't want anymore that they can give to someone else. In my free time, I like to obviously teach, but other than that, I like to coach football. I currently coach at Napoleon High School. I love to do anything with sports. My number one thing I like to do is be with my family, spend time with them, and if I'm able to get up early before everybody else, I like to go to the weight room and lift weights. I would like to be principal one day. I'd like to deal mostly with discipline, and probably the biggest change I would make is to make sure that the discipline is the same for each kid if they do the same and break the same crime or same discipline log. I think it's important for administrators, I think ours do a good job with this, to build relationship with their teachers down to their staffs and vice versa as well. I would advise students to come into the class with an open mind and accepting mind, and to work hard. Just like everything else in life, you're going to get in what you put out, and the effort you put in will give you what you really want in the long run. My love for the Lions was sparked by just watching the Lions grow up with my dad. Back in the day, before you could have the NFL ticket and everything like that, you could only watch certain games on television. So my dad would always tell me the Lions stink, they're always going to stink, and to pick a new team. And looking back, I kind of wish I had of, but they're still my team. My favorite player of all time for the Lions would be Barry Sanders, because he was the best that ever did it, and he never celebrated a touchdown. He just act like I've done it before, I'll do it again. I would advise myself to obviously stay true to myself and take the negative things that people are going to say about you and your choices, and take the positive things that people say about you and your choices, and use them both for motivation, because there's only one person that really matters, and that's what your opinions are of yourself, and to keep doing what you want.
Next up, we got Can You Tell the Difference with Kelly and Kenzie. This week, they're going to be telling the difference between Jif and Biff peanut butter.
Hi, I'm Kenzie. And I'm Kelly. Welcome back to our show, Can You Tell the Difference?
Today, our special guests are going to be Damien, Steven, Cassius, and Braylon.
Today, they're going to be telling the difference between Jif and our family peanut butter.
All right, now eat the peanut butter.
I did intro and that was a badass. I ate a worm on camera. I ate a worm. Wow.
The first one.
first one.
I feel like it's our family. Yeah, it's the off brand.
The first
And
one's
the
our
second
family.
one was Jif. Yeah.
Were we
What's
right?
up, bro?
Were we right?
Wait, were we right?
What?
Were we right? Yeah. Honestly, the off brand to me, better.
You like it?
Yeah. It's more of a peanut buttery taste, and that one is more of like a manufactured taste.
Yeah, I don't like it too much.
Next up, we have Game On with Xander and Connor. This week, basketball.
Hey guys, I'm Connor,
I'm Xander.
and welcome back to episode 3 of
Game on.
Here's what we're going to play today. There are many rules to basketball. There are dribbling violations, personal fouls, charging, and blocks, foul shots, a 10-second violation, and backcourt violation. If a player shoots the ball beyond the three-point line shown here, then it is worth 3 points. If it is inside of the three-point line, it is 2.
Here's some highlights of us playing.
Thank you for tuning into episode 3. We'll see you next time on Game On.
Next up, we have Diamonds with Mallory, Mary, Abby, and Noah. Wow, what a surprise. Big group again. Should post some fire. But you know what? They got male best friends this week. You know what's so great? We're featured.
We're not best friends. We're with other people.
Hi, I'm Joe.
I'm Dylan.
And we
are the best friends.
Okay, first question. What is your best friend's biggest fear? What? Spider.
I don't know.
Is that true?
We
Both have the same biggest fear.
Next question.
Okay.
Oh shit! I just got my gun.
Dude, not my Lulus.
No.
What would your best friend's perfect date consist of?
Ready?
Wait.
That's a hero. Ready, go.
So,
Snowmobile.
We like the same thing.
Yes.
wait, what does that
Hold on.
say? What does the second thing say?
Pond hockey.
Boondocking.
Oh,
Boondocking.
boondocking. Okay.
It's where you just go wherever.
Deep snow, snowmobile. You like
Next
cars.
question. Your best friend just won the lottery. What are they buying?
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
No, we're supposed to get the same answer.
No. You're supposed to answer for each other.
Snowmobile, big truck, bigger.
Bigger truck.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. What do they want to be when they grow up?
No cheating.
In Spanish, piloto,
What's that?
a pilot.
Pilot.
Is he right though?
Yeah. I don't.
Dylan.
I was gonna put that, but I can't.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. We'll censor it.
Mia Khalifa's boyfriend.
Fire truck driver. Is he right, Dylan?
Fire truck driver.
No. No.
Oh, no diamond.
I'm undecided.
Next question, chocolate or vanilla?
You have to answer for each other.
Is that even a question?
Chocolate!
Hi, my name is Merrick Zachrider.
I'm Jason King.
He's my son.
Okay, first question. What's your friend's biggest fear? Casey,
My fear is spiders.
My fear is my mom.
well, you both are wrong. What would be your best friend's perfect day?
Perfect day? I want to write one thing, but I can't.
Yes, you can. Just do it.
You're going to have to cut this out.
Okay.
Anything with... I think, right?
Yeah.
I wrote lots of sex. Yeah.
Best friend just won the lottery. What are they buying?
I wrote car.
Condos.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
What do they want to be when they grow up?
We know these ones.
Mhm.
Are you ready?
I don't know if I spelled it right, but
I mean, pilot.
engine.
Like,
Okay.
I'm ready.
Chocolate or vanilla? You have to answer.
Vanilla.
I put vanilla also.
Wow. Are
Is
you guys
that,
right?
is that
I like vanilla more.
Yeah, he's right too. I like vanilla more.
cool?
That's it for this week, Mountie Nation Station. As always, I'm Joe.
I'm Merrick.
Peace out.
Bye.